reason the trailhead wasn't open, or the gate to parking. I just gotta park a little ways down. There's a little side entrance if you go further down underneath the bridge, but I want to start at the beginning. I'm not gonna do the whole trail, so this is another great place to take the family out to. There's a lot more than just biking out here too. You can hike, see people camp, lots of kayakers. We're gonna take this route, so I want to line up for a drop. It's a lot of fun. So I've only had the channel up, or started posting on the channel, for a few days now. Just under a week. And a lot of people viewed. Over 100 views on my first video, which is awesome. But 97% of you guys aren't subscribing, which I mean, I guess it's fine. But it does make me feel better. So if you wouldn't mind, just hit that subscribe button. You're not out anything. And it kind of helps me keep motivated to keep making these things. And then you guys can keep watching them. This is why they call it Snow Hill, all that soft sand. There's a lot of it. So this is a little blue section. And we're gonna be hitting this little drop up here. Hopefully no one's coming. So here it comes. Really easy to whoop. As soon as I landed, front wheel just slid right out from underneath me. Get another go at it. That was a good fall though. See, it's always good to fall gracefully, or to learn how to fall gracefully. Because when you hurt yourself is when you don't know how to fall. It's usually an improper way of falling that gets you hurt. Just gotta remember it's still soft, and to keep our speed up, because my speed slowed down way too much. What the heck? Oh, one more time. One more time, we'll hit it. Alright, I'm gonna pull the pants up too. I think my pants are pulling on me. Yeah, if I had my phone on me, it would be a little bit easier too. There we go. So much better. So there's a lot of gators here. And I remember on one of my first times out here, there's a gator sitting on the opposite bank. Oh, there's one right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feeling. These guys are huge. If you've ever been to Gatorland, it's like seeing a gator from Gatorland, but in the wild. It's crazy. You can kind of see this, the top of his head and its back and the little end of its tail. Maybe 6-7 feet. It's a little guy. All right, so I haven't been this route in a while. We usually go around it, because we usually try to get right to the section that I'm going to now. I've noticed something on YouTube videos, at least on the camera. In order to make like your riding look, you have to ride kind of funny. So I'll be doing these videos and I'm like, that didn't feel good. And I'll look back at the camera and it's like, that looked good for some reason. And like, it doesn't really capture air that well. That's why I try to add some like bar movement or something. Doesn't help much that there's no real jump park here in Florida. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, it's a really popular trail. Like I said, not just for mountain bikers, nature enthusiasts. Yeah, so mountain biking in Florida, it's really not much different than any other state. You don't have bike parks like you do up north though. So you don't really, it's hard to experience that same amount of speed. All right, we'll go this way. There's a really cool new little bridge. The other one got washed out by a storm. So the volunteers came out and built a new one. And for the longest, they didn't have that end. So there was a drop. And I swear I cannot bunny hop. But one day I was out here, you should have seen me. It was like the perfect form. I never bunny hopped like that ever. So a lot of really cool, I guess you'd call it exposure right over this lake. It's a little big econ. Oh yeah, look at that, just washed away. Oh yeah, here's the fun bits. So there's a couple sections. There's this. So there's this spot right here. Coming through the trail and jump off, which is a lot of fun until that happened. Which is still a lot of fun. You just don't have as much room before you're off the edge. So here, I'll show you up close. But that got fell over any minute. That's gonna come crashing down into the lake. So what happens is just a storm after storm, hurricane. All this gets eroded away. You can see there's like no ground underneath that root. So eventually that's toppling over. So it's kind of normal. As you can see, there's trees already falling over and just erode away every year. But yeah, I'll hit this little drop and then we'll hit the other drops around here. There's like 3 or 4 right here. Oh. If you jump it, you're gonna go too far. It's best to just kind of huck it. What happens is when you're just hucking it, you kind of go right back into that attack position. You never leave it really. So you can just get right back into the flow. All right. And now here's all the drops. So there's a whole bunch. But I think they did smooth them out. So all these drops right along here is pretty fun, but they smoothed a lot of them out. They kind of made it easier. But I mean, it's better to safer, I guess. But yeah, now they have like rolls. You know, it's not as raw and natural looking, but yeah, it's still good. So we'll hit with this one. This one has all our roots and stuff. And then we'll hit the one next to it too. That's pretty steep, and you gotta miss that. And then yeah, we'll just look at the other ones that look sketchy on the top. So just hit it. I'm walking up this because there's no way I'm climbing. You know I can't climb. They smoothed it all out. Used to be pretty much free ride, so now it's like built. Yeah, pros and cons to that, I guess. So yeah, it's, and you can see when you're looking down at it, it's not that bad. I'll try to get a good angle. So this one's pretty fun. This is the one with the roots, but again, it's not that bad. And then this one, it's pretty steep. Yeah, flip that one first. And yeah, it's pretty mellow. All right, so the trick to these steep descents is to kind of let the bike do the work and stay on the bike. A lot of the time you can even don't have to lean super far back. I mean, it does help with confidence, but as long as you're on the bike planted with heavy feet, you should be able to roll it pretty smoothly. Yeah. So right through here, and just like that. See, pretty much just let the bike do the work. And then once you're back to level ground, you can take control of the brakes. But you don't want to take control of the brakes midway through the drop, because that's how you go over the bars. But this one, it's a little chunkier, super mellow though, so it's not gonna be hard. And then we'll jump up back to the last rolling and we'll get out of here. So again, this one's pretty mellow, and they flattened it out too, or they smoothed it out at the bottom. So it's a little safer now, which, yeah, I guess it's safer, but not as fun. So this is pretty easy, but it's chunky, so you gotta be careful with the roots. And a lot of times I notice people, when it gets chunky like that, and they start bouncing around, they start grabbing the brakes. You just don't want to do that. I think that's because they're hovering the brakes. So, you know, sometimes it's just best to lay off the brakes. And you just gotta remember how to transition back to the brakes, or just get some good hand control and not squeeze the brakes when you hit those bumps, because it can end pretty badly for you. So that one kind of went right into a tree. Not too bad. And the last one we'll hit is this little guy. It's pretty smooth. I like to jump into it a lot, so that's what we'll do. So this is what we jumped in. I don't know if that gives a little bit of a scale of what we did, but probably not. Right in through here, and then whew, that was a little awkward. Again, it's super soft. As soon as I lifted up my front tire, my front wheel, and on my back wheel, it just slipped me out. It is super soft. That's why they call it Snow Hill. Got chunky and a churn, and you gotta miss trees. So we'll do that. Whew, let's get it. Okay, just churn. Oh. Oh yeah, it shifts good now. Maybe all I needed was some chain lube. That thing was shifting on the uphill too. Oh man, it's hot. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Just keep pedaling, just keep pedaling. Days like these, you wish you had an e-bike. Yeah, lots of fun. So thank you guys for watching. If you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe button. It helps me stay motivated.